and I needed it because I didn't have anything, and it wouldn't take me long to get going doing this, and I love the job and they love me, and just tell them it was close. So they was like, yeah, I mean, they was down. I really didn't have to threaten them or nothing, but because they was worried. It's like, dog, man, you gotta show my life. You can't, no, you're gonna die. And I was like, look, I'm all right now. I'm all right now, man, but you look, my wife's in the Coast Guard. If something happens, I can go there. Yeah, I could only imagine what I look. I could only see myself, and they was like, all right, that's all right. Well, this didn't happen long, because I'm telling you, there were so many people came in. I mean, a bunch of people started coming into this house, man, and I'm trying to get it together. Man, am I trying to get it together. And they come over and they're trying to put stuff on me and shit. Hey, I'm all right. It was close. Come across like this. And nah, you got hit. Well, unbeknownst to me and anybody else, that bottleneck right across the street was a house, and they wasn't working. They was standing in the garage smoking cigarettes, looking directly in the garage, or looking towards our way, shooting the breeze, whatever the hell they were doing. And saw the house get struck multiple times. It had blew the E vents in your house that make your attic breathe. Blew them slam. I mean, all of them. Launched them. All the wire in the house completely destroyed. It was the coolest thing you ever seen. I forgot to mention it. So if you've ever watched The Green Mile, when the dude gets electrocuted and all the light bulbs start blowing up, and if you haven't seen The Green Mile, go watch The Green Mile. It's actually a Stephen King book, if you didn't know that. It's awesome. Read the book, it's good too. But they burn like a sparkler, like red. It's like, it's cool. And everywhere there was wire, every outlet, every switch, every receptacle was shooting that fire. I mean, it was really like, whoa, shit, that happened. That really happened. Like all the wire, like thousands of dollars, a bunch of work. You got to drill holes and staple this, ruined. You got to take it all out. It was ruined. It all got hit by lightning. And they said, okay. I continue to work. I never had to report it. I could have made the paper and everything, and they was like, man, I can't believe you're all right, dude. Man. So I can't remember the day, and it wasn't even a couple of days later. I'm lucky to be alive, but I'm in a just not happy, and there was some triggers, and damn, it's wow. So anyway, so to go back, I got the so you gotta propose right before you get married, and I was 29. No, I was 30, and I wanted to get married, but I had not long since out of prison, but wasn't even sure if it was the right thing to do. But we went and looked at some rings at Walmart, and she liked this whole set. It was like the 3 bands, whatever, or 2 bands and a ring or something. It was like $500. Awesome on the price, and it was nice looking, but it was only $500. So she didn't know, but I got it. And so I'm like, man, I like to be spontaneous and cool. I'm like a helpless romantic. And how do you pop the question? I didn't want to be typical, and I would carry, and I didn't carry it around long. I only had like 4 or 5 days or some shit, but I wanted to be cool. So I hid it up underneath the love seat because that's where we would spend the majority of the time after she got home. And so it was underneath there, and I was like, I'm gonna do it today, man. I'm gonna do it today. I'm gonna find a way to do it today. And so she came home. She always had a little routine, did a little routine. She's sitting down in the thing. And I always tell people in a relationship with me, if I suggest something, just do it, because you might miss out if you don't. Because the reason why I'm suggesting something is probably I got a surprise. And if you don't go along with it, it kind of bothers me because I asked you to, because if you miss out on the surprise, you never want to make somebody seem like they have to do something, you know, but because I know that I kind of say, hey, you know. But anyway, she, man, I forget what it was. Oh, I think she wanted to take a shower. And I was like, wait a minute. Cause she was sitting there and I was hugging up on her on my knees. And she asked me to get something. And I was like, all right. So I went to go get it. I went and got it for her, and I came back down there and handed it to her, and she's like, all right, I'm gonna take a shower now. And I was like, wait, I need you to do one more thing for me. And she said, oh my God. Well, Mr. Jakowski, what is it you like for you? Well, Mr. Jakowski, what is it you like for me to do to you now? And I just reached up underneath the couch and I said, will you marry me? And I had got her, and she started crying. So that was my little proposal thing. That was the best I had. It was pretty cool. I thought it was neat. She had called my whole name out like that. And so all that stuff had happened. I got shot, and I'm gonna keep it real with you. So I woke up mad at like the house was dirty. Well, shit I wouldn't give a damn about today. I just handled something wrong, but I just handled it. I handled it wrong. And I was bitching at her, and she was holding a baby, and she got mad and said the one thing you can't really say to me because it just triggers so much. She said, F you, and I grabbed her neck. It was like a second. It was like, I actually went to the attorney and told him like a cobra, man. I just wasn't trying to hurt her. Didn't mean to do it. It's just so fast. There's nothing you can do about it. Because I can't. That's what I'm telling you. I can't do nothing about this shit. I could have knocked her all the way through and look, this is horrible, people. I'm talking about this baby was shaking. Bad. This is not cool. I always say you get what you deserve. Nobody deserves that, but I handled it wrong, people. And there was a couple little things, and she ended up locking herself in the bathroom, calling the cops, and I knew it was over, so I just waited for them, and they came, and I got locked up, and I spent the next couple of days in jail. And the damn company, they liked me so much. She filed a restraining order, so I could never go back. And liked me so much, they put me up in a motel. And I would end up smoking a hell amount of crack, people, and doing a bunch of coke, and for about a week, just spiraling. It was horrible. And look, I called a couple times and had to go to jail again for violating the restraining order, and that's what I did. I called. Hey, how you doing? You need anything? Click. Here come the cops. I mean, it happened a couple times. And all my stuff's over there, man. And I had accumulated some things now. In a very short amount of time, I accumulated a bunch because I was making that good money. And man, I smoked a lot of crack. It was just stupid. So I go back to Jacksonville, and I go stay with my mom in no, I go somewhere. I never went back to my mom's house and stayed every day. I went and stayed somewhere, and then I got a call, and it was my wife, and she was like, "If you ever said I cheated on you, to tell you." And I was like, "Yeah, I don't think it applies now, but that's what's up." She goes, "This with a girl." And I was like, "Oh, hell yeah, that's cool too." And she had told me, you know, she might have get away sometimes, whatever, but I was like, "Yeah, that's what's up." She goes, "Well, she saw a picture of you, she thinks you're cute." I said, "I like how this is going." And mind you, people, when you got a restraining order and the person that puts a restraining order calls you and you talk to them on the phone, you were violating the restrainer, you go to jail. And I mean, Kara's supposed to be my wife, you know? And this is actually what I want. I want all she's talking about. And she had got pregnant, but she said she had a miscarriage. And her first pregnancy was a rough one. And the girl, her girlfriend thingy, worked in the Coast Guard with her and was married and was interested, and she wanted me to know if I could go out there and hook up at the strip club. And I was like, hell yeah, I could sure do that. And now mind you, since I left, I've been working out, and like I was already in good shape, but I'm straight now. I'm all straight, people. And I get dropped off out there, and man, it was looking good. It had been like it had been a little bit since I had seen her, and mind you, at the time, last time I seen her, she was pregnant, and it was in court, and now she wasn't pregnant. She had all the weight. I mean, she was, and it ironic. This girlfriend kind of looked just like her, but just had brown hair. I mean, it was really like, wow, what the hell? Y'all could have had some kind of family member together. Pretty girl, you know, and her husband was he was a big dude. He was kind of like a dorky dude, you know, but he was like a big dude. He was a big guy, and so we had Oliver's or Olivia's or something out in the Havelock at the strip bar, and they're laying on the bar putting big old titties out, and I mean, it was cool, and everything was cool, and I go over to the husband, and I'm like, yo, man, so like, what are the rules? What can go down? He's like, oh, you ain't having sex with my old lady. And I was like, yeah. Well, I already pretty much figured out that me and my wife, we ain't never getting back together, and I'm gonna take advantage of anything coming my way. Believe me, people, anything coming my way like this, I'm gonna take advantage of it. We're gonna get this. So I was like, cool, you do what you do, whatever. What's the plan? And he's like, well, we're gonna go back over to we're gonna go to our house, his house, their house, and they're gonna do whatever, and we're gonna watch. I said, if I'm gonna watch them, I'm gonna let you know, man. Pull the gun out and hit them up, straight up. You got everybody. This was gonna happen. And he was like, oh, yeah. I don't even know, like maybe I was talking, he didn't hear that part, but that was gonna happen. And for sure, at least that, at the very least that. So we ended up staying a little while, and we was all getting in the same vehicle, and there was this extra girl. She was pretty too, and she wasn't nothing like these two. They had big titties, she was small little titties and stuff. She was cute. And so on the way there, I'm sober, folks. They are right. They're buzzing, they're drunk, and they're having a real, I mean, everybody's kissing. I'm hard. I mean, me and the wife making out, you know, I mean, it's that ride home was cool. Dude was driving, and I'm trying to talk to the other girl into coming too, and I'm pretty sure I got her. Plus, she's making out with the other two, so all that's working. We pull up though, and as soon as they get out, as soon as we all get out, some other woman in an apartment complex thing come out and Steals the other girl. She gone now. I ain't even see her. You never seen her. Didn't see these other folks again ever again either. It's one night. So we go over. We go in the room, and I started drinking too. They had a bunch of liquor. This dude even had some pot. And come to find out, she wanted me to quit. Now she's smoking weed. You know what I mean? Damn, let's go. But I mean, we could have had a lot more fun, man. And so anyway, we get all buzzed up. Stuff go in the bedroom. Now I had told dude what was up, and remember now. So he come out with these folding chairs and just put them right in front of the bed. Well, where you put them at, they turned the lights off except this light in front of the bed and the light in the bathroom right there. And that light in the bathroom was coming, I mean, straight like a spotlight right across my lap. And because he was sitting in the other seat on this side, so I shadowed him. He didn't even get all that light. And I guess that's how it was going down. So I had asked the dude, man, you got like something coming, some paper towel or something. So he came and gave me this whole big roll of brownie. He didn't come with a couple sheets, a whole big roll of brownie. So I had opened it up and just put it there beside me. He took off a couple sheets on top. Because this is going down now, because they are making out and playing Marilyn Manson. We're all hoes in the dope show. Not particularly the greatest porn music, good song, but it's just there, you know what I mean? It wasn't, because I'm watching my old lady who I've never seen, and this girl's looking at me, and so we at the bar, at the strip bar, and the wife comes up to me and she goes, "You're hot as hell, and I would be, I want to give you some of this, you know what I mean?" I'm like, "Yeah, bet, I'll be wanting some of that too, so that's what's up, you know?" And man, I love an aggressive girl. So we're there doing that, and that's what I want too. This is what I people when I pictured. This is what I pictured. So now I'm about to do it, because if you're looking at me, I'm about to put on a show. I mean, this is about a story, ain't it? So I pull my pants down and wow. And dudes right here, I don't know what I thought, but I ain't last long, thank you God. I mean, it was fat like 1 or 2 minutes. It was extremely fat because they was really nasty. So they switched over and shit. So anyway, they did that for a little bit and it was all right, really. And then we're done. So me and my wife, we went out there and we was laying in the thing. And I was for sure they was gonna have sex. And I wanted to hear it. I'm just the kind of dude like that, people. I'll watch it if you let me too. But I'm more interested, like, to me, sex was always animal noises, and we'll get to that later stories. But I'm really listening hard for these noises to come out. And then they came, and there was a bunch of squeaking bed, and I mostly heard him moan. It was boring as shit. And it was short too. So now I got an alcohol buzz, plus I've already got off, and I know I'm about to put some work in, and I want them to know it too. So we went at it, and it was cool. Left, stayed the night again, and we was talking that night, and she freaked out and got scared. Man, made me sleep outside. Told me she would call the cops. I was like, no, you don't know how to talk. It's not about. So that was go back, and it was horrible. Nothing happened. I just had to go home, and then we like really almost never hung out at her house again. She would come to my house all the time, and then I ended up going to court. We never stopped really being friends. It was just something that had to end, and we even cool now. But going to court, I mean, I told on this woman, I in court, man. I mean, because when I got to court, for like the third or fourth time, this would be the last time, there was a surfer dude up there. She told them I called again, and I had you get a she got to go to jail for this shit again. And I was like, man, no. She's smoking weed, man. We having threesomes and shit. This is in court. I mean, when you go to court, there's that stenographer or something. I'm like, oh, this is recorded. I was floored. And this is right around Christmas too. So that was like, this would be the last time I ever go to jail. So we give you 60 days to spend this sentence, and you're gonna have to do this, and this. It was long, pay some money. And as I said, if I just do just 60 days, I don't have to do none of this probation, I just do the 60 days, and I'm done. I was like, yeah. I said, can we do it after the New Year? It was like December 3rd, 4th, you know. I had missed so much time with my daughter. I always told my daughter, if I really can, I'll never miss your birthday, Thanksgiving, or Christmas. This is always the goal. It's a damn shame when you got a goal of not being locked up during the holidays for your little girl. I ain't the best father on earth anyway, but me and my little girl got a good understanding. Now I say little girl, she's 22, graduated from college and married, but so I lied to her. I was like, yeah, go ahead and give me probation. So I get that time off, man. I'm not going to jail in the holiday. I'm going to go to jail. I always do it. So I ended up going to jail. I made it through the holidays. I tried to turn myself in after January 1st a few times, and they wouldn't let me in. So that's 2008. So 2007 is done. It was a wild ride. And there was a lot of cool things that happened, but they're not really worth mentioning. So that's it for that story. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit like, share, and subscribe. Leave some comments, man. I can get back with you and everything. And thanks for stopping by. Y'all have a good day. Thank you. Bye.